Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to share this quick video with you because recently I've been listening to some of Dr. Joe Dispenza's content. If you've never heard of him, I highly recommend going and looking him up on YouTube. He's got some incredible books and just incredible thought-provoking content. And so I've been listening to his stuff, and as a result, inspired to share this video with you. And I want to invite feedback. I want this to be a thought-provoking video and conversation. So stick around with me and invite your feedback to participate in this video, and so in the comments below. So he said this one statement that really like hit home with me, and he says, you cannot wait for success in order to be empowered. I'm going to say that again. You cannot wait for success in order to be empowered. You must be empowered in order for success to find you. Now, this really hit home with me because I could really relate to that. And so now let's say that this is true, 100% true, that in order for you to be successful, you must be empowered first. Well, if that's the case, how do you define being empowered? How do you define empowerment? Well, all I can do is share from my own experiences, right? And so I want to share how this has worked in my life, and I'm interested to hear how it's working in your life, how it's not worked in your life. I don't know, but my experience has been in 2011. I was not feeling empowered. I was working full time. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was living in Brokeville. My car was broke. My bank account was broke. My mindset was broke. I wasn't moving forward. And I had that moment of disgust where several moments of disgust, but really the defining moment for me to make a decision to change was when I couldn't pay my rent on time. I was actually facing eviction. And it just so happened how an opportunity was presented to me. Now, I could spend a whole lot of time on that, but an opportunity was presented to me, and I recognized it as an opportunity. I could have very easily said, I don't have the time to get involved in an opportunity. I don't have the money to get involved in an opportunity. And guess what? If I had used those excuses or reasons or whatever, however you want to define that, to not get involved in that opportunity, my chances are I would still be working at the state hospital, spinning my wheels, right? Well, fortunately, that was not the case. I recognized an opportunity for me because the people that were getting involved, I love the concept. I love the idea of being able to work with like-minded people to promote a product or brand or service and get paid and in return for residual income. I found love with that concept many years ago, and this business model was around that concept. And so I saw it as an opportunity for me to change the circumstances that I was in. And as soon as I made a commitment to get involved and start and invest in my business, as soon as I made that decision, I immediately became and felt empowered, because I now had the ways and the means to change my circumstances. Right? You can wish for all the success in the world. These are just my thoughts and my opinions, okay? So take what you can use and leave the rest. But you can wish for all the success in the world, but if you don't have a vehicle, if you don't have the ways and the means to get there, how are you going to get to your destination? It's not going to happen. You have to have a vehicle to get to your destination. So for me, that opportunity, I felt immediately I became and felt empowered. And I felt this new energy, this new excitement that I had not felt in a long time. That sense of purpose, you can say. I felt excited getting up in the morning because I now had a sense of purpose. I had something that I was pursuing, right? So, and guess what? And again, you can define success on so many different levels, right? For me, at the time, and I have an evolving why, right? But at the time, 5.5 years ago, I was just looking to make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month just to pay my bills on time, right? For me, that was my why at the time. That's how what I defined. If I could just get here, um, that for me that would be my definition of achieving success. Well, I surpassed those goals, and now my why continues to evolve, and it should always, your why and goals should always continue to evolve and have new destinations, right? New goals, new heights. So anyways, because I felt empowered, backed with the decision, the commitment, the mindset that I was going to make it happen. I think the key word is commitment, mental commitment. That I made that decision that nothing was going to stand in the way. That I was going to make this happen. And when you couple that commitment and mindset with the right activity, you are bulletproof. You're unstoppable, and that's exactly what happened for me. It's exactly what happened for me. I believe that 90% is mindset. The other 5 to 10% is doing the right activity. High payoff, we call them HPAs, high payoff activity, doing the right activity, right? It's like saying, I'm going to run a marathon. Well, you could be 90% committed to running that marathon, but if you're not going out and preparing for that marathon, you're going to have a painful marathon come run day, right? You agree with me? So you have to do the right activity, right? You can say you want to lose weight. Well, you get where I'm going with this, right? So I felt empowered. I did the right activity, had the right mindset. I went out and success found me. Success found me very quickly, and I attribute that to because I was empowered. I absolutely agree with that statement from Dr. Joe Dispenza. So how do you define being empowered? What does it mean to be empowered to you? And how has this worked in your life? How has it worked against you in your life? I wanted to create this video, and again, you must be empowered. You cannot wait for success in order to be empowered. You must be empowered in order for success to find you. Otherwise, you will be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and it will not find you, right? So that's my message. I hope you found some value from this. Please, I welcome your comments. Keep it positive. So I welcome your feedback, your comments. Take care, everybody. Love to hear from you.